David's trying to make his way up the embankment. DJ's building up courage to cross the river himself.
I have plenty of courage, I'm just trying to...
And this is all being broadcasted by Dan, who's now going rogue because he doesn't want to get wet.
Good luck, traitor. Just kidding.
I'll see you guys on the other side.
We love you, man.
We're carbon up on some cookies. Oh yeah. Getting ready to take over the game.
We got hot and spicy cocktail sauce, guys. This is a
Baby.
game changer.
I knew we were gonna find our goods right now. We got some caviar, and we got cocktail sauce,
And matches and tea.
and we got lime juice. So we're basically fueling up for a seafood feast. We got the river right there. We might find some clams in there.
Coconut milk.
Oh heck yeah, we got the coconut milk. Woo! We can make a seafood gumbo.
Seafood gumbo. Ooh, a knife. We're gonna need that.
I already got one of those, but it's fine.
Rope, matches, and tea.
Dude, we are in prime.
I'm gonna hang something.
We're in prime territory.
There goes my team. I can't swim, so I can't cross here.
We're just out here trying to figure out our next strategy. Jesse has donned some sort of ceremonial robe.
This will keep me safe throughout all trials that could befall my people.
Kevin, how do you feel about his explanation?
Sounds worthy to me. I like it.
Alright, well.
Alright, this is first blog from TJ from the Old Farts. We have successfully crossed the infamous river. It's deeper than I was expecting. So that's fun. Dan has gone rogue, and we'll see him later.
This is Dan. My team just left me. I'm gonna go rogue. I got with me water, and this is what my team left me. Pretty pathetic, but make do with what you got, right?
We're gonna need to find some food since there was less, we got some nice deer tracks or something. Baby polar bear tracks I'm hearing. I'm hearing baby polar bear
They
tracks.
reached the
Size of one pinky finger. That means it's a polar bear. Then you got mommy polar bear right there. Or maybe that's just Kevin's shit. We don't really know. Out here in the wilderness.
Currently been out here for 16 minutes. I have already drank the last of my water. All I have is a makeshift stick in hopes that I can kind of scare off the enemies. I'm currently by myself in the woods. So, plus side is no one's attacking me. Downside is I'm alone. So,
While we make some rice. And some of this stuff.
Tell people.
What is that?
Egg flakes.
No, we could throw some.
Are you making a pile of what we're getting rid of? If you come at us, prepare to be egged.
We could, put the egg flakes in the rice.
Kevin is taking a look at our caviar here.
Yeah, we got whole grain lumpfish black caviar.
Now we don't know if that means that there's lumpfish mixed in with black caviar or if it is the caviar of a lumpfish. Kevin, have you ever heard of a lumpfish?
I have not, but
Are you going to eat its eggs?
let's take a look at that. With some high def eggs in there.
Delicious.
Yeah, we might as well go for a little.
Jesse's over here playing with a vine or something. I don't know. Kevin's gonna. Ooh, it's potent.
That's ripe.
It's a little. How salty is it?
Very salty.
That's what I hear. How does it compare to the bug that you ate in the first games?
This is
That is an iconic moment of the Hunger Games.
much better.
Much
This
better.
is nice.
Interesting. You heard it here first, kids.
Here's Kyle retrieving water out of a vine. Nature's bubbler. How's it taste?
Tastes like
Nature.
came out of a tree.
Mmm.
It's delicious. Kevin have just given a squirt of the lime juice.
Squirt Kyle. Yeah! Live it up!
Tastes kind of off, but
I
I think it tastes delicious.
It's great stuff.
I can't fully open my eyes anymore, but...
Kevin, how does it rate against the caviar? Better or worse?
I'd say, well, I don't know if I want to answer that.
Kevin.
My only form of protection at this point is to go up. Now that I have disbanded from my group and gone rogue. Currently I am about 25 to 30 feet above the ground. I did not realize how crucial my rock climbing skills would play in today's game.
We're just hanging out here, you know.
Kyle, I think I found something.
Oh, Jesse's squirting lime juice on the ground, and it seems to have revealed something.
Come in here.
What is this? Squirt some more on there, man.
We need lime juice.
Yeah. Good.
It's helping,
Oh,
it's
it's working.
helping.
It's working.
More. What is this?
What is that? Is that a plastic bag? What does it have in it?
Oh.
Kevin, have you been hitting the gym? Oh. It's like he just pulled Excalibur out of the ground.
There's a key in it.
There's a key in it.
It says key 2.
Key 2.
Trekking through the woods, trying to get through, find my teammates again.
What do you got there, Kev?
There's a buggy bug. Snow.
How do you feel about that, Jesse?
That's a miracle of life right there.
You heard it here first, kids. Miracle of life.
We're gonna name it Kyle Jr.
Currently the plan is to find and kill. I haven't found anyone yet, but hopefully they'll come out. I mean, I'm not that intimidating, am I?
We've got a new face here. Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Mutts has, oh boy. Kyle's dead. Dan Morin's dead. This is breaking news. My favorite, Dan Morin, and Kyle Van Dursen have apparently died. This is unconfirmed at the moment. This is just a speculation. I don't know. This is a huge accomplishment.
It's very sad. Kevin's devastated. Jesse's wet.
Yeah, with tears.
It's a story for a different day, though. I'm gonna go stand out of bounds and, you know, hang out.
But so how was the experience?
It was very entertaining. At first I was with David and Ben and TJ. They went across the river. I decided to disband, and I ended up making my way to the southern west end of the course. I sat out there for a while. No one was coming by me. There wasn't any interaction, so I decided to attack a camp. And in doing so, I got Jesse to jump into the river with his phone, mind you, so that was a plus. I also was able to then kill Kyle, got him in the chest, and in doing so, shortly after, Kevin got me in the back. So it was a pop well worth it.
Well, obviously for a first timer, that was pretty successful to get a kill. If we did have another one, would you come back?
Yes, it was very much fun. And I encourage all of you who kind of wanted to come out to definitely give it a chance. If it was tomorrow.
If there was another one. But there's not, as of this moment.
I also believe that I'm the oldest tribute.
Yes, at 26, he's the oldest tribute in history. And he's married. That's right, ladies. He's taken.
I don't know where Kyle is.
Yeah.
He's making a slow return. He's ashamed because he was the first one to die. Yep.
I believe this really solidifies Kyle as the worst tribute ever. He's gotten last place in 2 games, maybe even 3, and a low placing in 1. What are your thoughts on that?
Maybe there's a pattern here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not my fault.
Yeah. All right, that's Dan Morin, everyone. Very successful first-time tribute. We'd like to thank him for coming out this year, and he's welcome to stay around if he'd like.
A remembrance ceremony of Kyle, as we lost one of our own today. We will take a dab of hot and spicy cocktail sauce. And for you, baby. Alright, now we eat.
So after about half an hour after the cannon went off, we've got around 6 guys in camouflage run past our little camp, just past that tree there. Then we heard some screaming out over the edge, and then they were behind us as well. So we at least know that people are scouting out the area, or at least hunting. So we'll see if we can hold our ground here. Those big group of guys that were following me and Dave and Ben, they found us. Dave and Ben took off to I think it was to the west, and I stayed behind just to make sure that they were actually following us. I found a tree to hide in, but they found me, so I booked into the woods. I found a camp, found myself a stash of stuff. We're not gonna stop to see what we have. I'm gonna try to cross the river again and meet up with Dave and Ben, see what happens. I'm out of breath. Whew.
Oh, it worked. Nice. Revival. Nice. We found a revival. This could come in handy. Friendship ever.
Alright, I think I got away. I got to the northeasternmost point, to the actual little triangle area. I was almost cornered there. I'm in between a bunch of trees now, in the deep woods in the east. So I'm gonna check through my loot and see what I got here.
Jesse and I, we found a revival in the box down the river, and I think that was a blessing from our friendship gods, and we're just gonna share it, you know. We're gonna split off every half hour, and hopefully, actually we don't care if we die, but you know, live, laugh, love.
Okay, I got a blanket, some bug spray, there's a pan in here I might ditch, got some water, I'm gonna need that. I think I got some clothing in here too. It's kind of nice. A couple bottles of water. Some that, I don't know, I think it's pretty good. If I can deplete people of water, that's really good. Someone's coming.
No, we're friendly people. You may join us.
By who? We went to ambush Christian because we had a way bigger group, and then a bunch of other people must have aligned with them. Oh no!
Why do you focus on fighting?
Huh?
We're here for friendship. We have more followers. Welcome. Cross the river. Be purified. It's up to you, but we love all people.
What are we cooking? Meow. Here. Woo woo.
This is the only bow in the game. Hand them the love. It's a peace offering. For friendship.
Throw it to him.
Why?
Jesse.
This could hurt him if it hits.
Give it nice. He's got good hands.
Hand him the peace offering.
That means I was a baseball player. That means nothing.
Just follow her.
You would throw.
Don't lose it.
Nice.
No,
See, that's why I didn't want to throw it.
Come on, Kevin. Why?
Incredibly embarrassing.
Why did you just catch it?
Oh, in his defense, wasn't all the throw. But...
Here it is.
There we go.
All right.
Kevin. Let's go.
I trust them.
No.
Trust them.
Kevin. Kevin.
Doing some log rolling. Yeah.
A couple of times.
Cornucopia had no arrows, sadly. Like the male catness, everything, but with no arrows. So sad. We need to do like a Braveheart thing with Sergeant. No. We need to find arrows and did a great job with that.
You don't have a bow?
Yeah, I have.
Ready.
Yeah. We're just
Are these
living.
are real? You got blue tape on them. Guys, it thinks they're probably gonna like come along this way. Towards us. So.
We currently have a group of boys chasing after the girls.
Oh, this is my edition of strategic fashion with Jesse Rogers. Right now I've got this cloak that helps camouflage me. I made it out of a blanket that started to burn. I cut holes in the arms. It really, it makes a lot of sense to me. You'll also notice my shorts, cargo shorts for the most carrying capacity. Great idea. Also, you see these stains on here? That is a highly flammable stain. If I stand out in the sun for too long, I might combust, which could provide the distraction I need to get away safely.
I've reunited with Dave and Ben here. It's a long trek.
I'm sorry, guys. I got it.
Right, just north of the fort.
We just survived another encounter.
I think that's probably 6 or 7 encounters.
Yeah, it was with the same general group of people, I guess.
But they love love, and we love love.
And 2 more of that little group came, and they didn't take a half hour to believe that we were peaceful, and they just kind of walked right over, because they weren't. I can't get through that sentence. It was atrocious.
That makes sense.
Why are you invincible?
Are you dead?
I'm already dead.
Invincible.
Invinciality?
Are you killed?
Does that mean you won forever?
No, just for 15 minutes.
That's just
What are you guys doing?
We're promoting friendship and love. Yeah, it's
Dude, they actually have a
Your
fire.
phone's in the mud.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't do it.
New one. Alright, well, have fun, guys. Wow, you got a lot of shields, too.
How are you warming up your butt?
TJ is hiding in those weeds down there, waiting to ambush somebody. Myself and Ben Zank are staying up here. Just kind of playing it safe right now, so we'll see how this turns out.
The rest of us have died. Unfortunately, friendship was not in our favor. Friendship wasn't enough this time.
Hate won the day. We were blessed with a revival. Jesse will be continuing our message.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Live, laugh, love.
$5.38.
538.
This is like the third time we've been in this stupid pond. Alright, I'm going to the side.
So we're sitting here on this ridge here. The game maker just put it in place the alliance limit, so all alliances have to be 3 or less. Fortunately, Ben Zank and I, who's over there,
Only 2.
we're only 2 people. We had oatmeal in our supplies that TJ was able to steal before he died.
Not just any oatmeal. Quaker oats.
Quaker oatmeal.
Get a shot.
Yes, good stuff.
Quaker oats,
Look at that.
you're welcome for the free advertisement right here. You should send me some free oats sometime for this.
So you got the oatmeal. He's gonna attempt to eat the oatmeal. I'm not sure how he's gonna make that happen, but it's gonna work out.
Just gonna open up a
It's gonna be
bag
good stuff.
It's leaking. Look at that. My back's all wet. I'm not gonna do metal.
Killed in the water, I believe? Or was that outside? Oh. Oh yeah, she was killed because she had a worm.
Hey everybody! The Real World Hunger Games is extremely fun, and all the action is packed inside the woods, which you can't see inside of. We jumped in the lake 4 times because the boys were trying to get us, and we never got killed in there. We escaped, and they're gonna do a new fun thing coming up, and there's no action happening in the cornucopia. They're sitting and eating food from a group before that. There are 3 water damaged phones sitting on the table right now. So they are unusable. $700 down the drain. One of them is my phone. Just kidding. Okay. The action is happening in the woods, and it's going great.
Oh, Mutts attacking. I'm not sure who they're after, but it appears to be Mutt Jared. Oh, combat. Oh my, he has some sort of swingy thing. What the earth? Oh? Oh my, there's some shenanigans. Appears to be a double death. One of our mutts, as well as one of our competitors, seems to have died. So. We'll see how this shakes out. Probably not super well, but hey, tis what tis, as the kids say. Actually. Oh, our mutts are back. Let's see what they have to say.
Second person to die here.
What happened, Mutts? How? Yep, 4 kills confirmed by the Mutts.
Yeah.
Okay, we have confirmed that Jaden was the second person killed after someone was incompetent enough not to write it down at the moment. That was definitely me. Huh. Yeah.
That's how I felt when I died first. I was like, you know, I want to be upset, but like, I don't care. Like, I care, but like, there was nothing wrong with the way I died. It was just like, well, there was nothing I could do to get out of that situation. I'm at peace with it.
So yeah, the Mutts are all returned. A sense of semi-safety has returned to the arena. It's all scary, though. Always scary. You can try to complete the game with peace and love. No one goes for it because they're a bunch of jerks. So, seeing the carnage now feels a little, you know, it's a nice feeling to know.
Of the final Real World Hunger Games. And Alec has been declared the victor of the 2017 Spring Real World Hunger Games. So I'm sitting here with Alec Westerbeck, who has just become the 7th and final Real World Hunger Games. Alec, this games has lasted a full 10 hours and 11 minutes. What can you say about the conditions overall out there in the arena?
Overall in the arena it was very good compared to the past few years. So I know a lot of the contestants in our whole group were kind of soaked and cold. So I believe that's one of the factors with kind of keeping the motion going, as well as a scarcity of food and very short weapons, which kind of kept us hiding in the woods because we were kind of afraid of attacking people because we didn't have this game with the shorter weapons, that's for sure.
If you're just tuning in now, the Real World Hunger Games staff strategic decisions leading up to this games, one of which was to include only short weapons in the cornucopia, which caused tributes to have to take a more cautious, stealthy approach to fighting, whereas in past games there have been lengthy, like, spear-type weapons, and they've been able to just kind of hack away at each other. Here they had to be a little more careful about it, and it really made acquiring a quality weapon a focal point of being victorious in these Hunger Games. The other decision that was made by the staff was to minimize the amount of food in the cornucopia, and the food that was included was not high quality food. I believe my group had a can of chili peppers and a bag of bean curry, I believe, is what we had. And we had a single packet of oatmeal. It is safe to say that when we eliminated about 3 hours ago that we were quite hungry. I quickly went home and made a pizza. So Alec, speaking on behalf of your group, what was the most interesting food item that you discovered in the cornucopia?
We actually had a very good mixture of odd food items. One of them being very thin crackers, which we used to mix with a can of chipotle peppers and some mustard. And we were trying different sauces out in the woods because we were completely out of food. Yes. We had no water, and for about there we were getting very desperate, so we broke into the crackers and started trying to spice them up with some of our different food items.
So it kind of sounds like you had a little sauce bar going out there, and you were testing all the sauces that I picked up at the store that I would not personally have eaten myself. That's definitely interesting. Question here from Ram Fulbriana, who asks, does anyone know what it was Final Hunger Games? I do know that answer. It is because I've been mostly in charge of organizing these, and it has become quite a chore to do. We've had 7 of these now, so we feel like it's kind of run its course. We've been very excited with where these games have taken us, but it was time to bring it to an end, and we could think of no way better than to have one final Hunger Games with all the hype that would bring. So Alec, you were in the attacking group, I believe, in that final fight. Please describe what you saw from your angle.
Well, we crawled out of the far corner of the woods and sat there and watched as they scanned with flashlights. So, as you did a few years ago, beans, we tried to use that tactic. So, as we crawled through slowly but surely, we noticed they were starting to actually walk up into the field. That was where we made the decision to start yelling and sprinting at them. And it did sort of fun. They turned around and ran for a while until they realized it was me. So that's when the fighting began.
It's definitely true. We've had a couple of questions here from 2 members of the Hendricks family. McKenna asks, were the non-freshmen all in an alliance together? I believe the answer to that question is yes. The answer is yes, I've heard is confirmed. How will Alec's parents feel? I'm sure this is the proudest moment of their lives, is seeing Alec become a real-world Hunger Games champion. It would certainly be my proudest moment if I was Alec's parent. So, not. Somebody is sad it's over. Thank you for making these. You are very welcome for making these. We enjoyed it quite a bit. Another question for Alec here. You had that final duel. You turned the car lights on just so we could see it. I think the live stream viewers got a pretty good view of it. Can you explain what happened in that duel and how you came away victorious?
Well, I noticed after we came into the light that he was missing one of his arms, and I had an extra knife I was carrying, like a blue painted wooden stick knife, and an extra. So as soon as the duel started, I turned and threw the knife in his direction, and when it bounced off of him, he kind of looked down, confused, and that's when I pushed my shield into him and kind of stabbed at his sides.
Use the classic distraction technique, similar to what one famous tribute David Dolphin used to win the second Hunger Games by throwing his pants at his opponent, who deflected it with his weapon, which rendered that weapon unable to cast a fatal blow and led to his downfall. What else do we have here? If anybody's got any to ask, because I've got a feeling we're going to be wrapping this up fairly quickly. Unfortunately, it has stopped raining temporarily. There's more rain coming, apparently I've heard from the darkness behind the computer monitor. Yeah, I know. So yeah. Is the final of the Real World Hunger Games.